Live from the MVG Production Studios on YouTube, this is Jeoparody! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A deli worker from Salem, Oregon, Travis Coulter. A retired spy for Irish intelligence from Madison, Indiana, John Bergman. And our returning champion, an options trader from Bluefield, West Virginia, Bobby Bailey, whose two-day cash winnings total $32,402. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Brandon Scruggs. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Hello, folks. Welcome into another edition of Jeopardy right here at MVG Productions. Bobby Bailey is our two-day champion with over $32,000, and he's looking to be our last one to possibly make that strive for $5 as he takes on John Bergman and Travis Coulter today. Gentlemen, I wish you all best of luck. Let's go to work in the Jeopardy round. Do you know one daily double up on the board as we look at these subjects? We have OnlyFans. How did that get up there to start? Oh, Lord. We'll deal with numbers in the news. First Ladies Rhyme Time. We have musical act etymology. Popeye. And finally, the Sailor Man. Bobby, you are our champion. You get us started.
First Ladies Rhyme Time for 200.
Mrs. Obama's chimes. Bobby.
What are Michelle's bells?
That's correct. You strike first.
Rhyme time for 400.
Mrs. Kennedy's military slacks. John.
Or Jackie's khakis.
That's correct.
Okay, First Lady's Rhyme Time 600.
Mrs. Madison's streetcars. Bobby.
What are Dolly's trolleys?
Those are the ones.
Oh, yeah.
Rhyme time for 800.
The second Mrs. Bush's soft felt hats with creased crowns. John.
Or Laura's fedoras.
That's the one.
Let's finish out the category.
Okay. Mrs. Truman's locks of hair. Bobby.
What are Bess's tresses?
That's right for 1,000.
Musical act etymology for 200.
Curtis Jackson shares this nickname with a New York City stick-up man who allegedly made bank in a dice game after starting with $50. Bobby.
Who is 50 cents?
That's the man.
Same category for 400.
Dave Grohl said that he got the name for this band while reading books about UFOs. Bobby.
What is Foo Fighters?
That's the band name.
Etymology for 600.
Although not French, Pompeii singer Dan Smith named his band this. His birthday is July 14th. Bobby.
What is Bastille?
Yep, Bastille Day in Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Etymology for 800.
And we found their daily double for the round. There we go. You've got an $1,800 lead.
900.
All right, for 900 on this clue and musical act etymology. Karen O said this name of her band comes from a New York City reaction to everything.
What is a New York hot minute?
Funny answer, but unfortunately those don't count here on the double, so unfortunately that's going to be incorrect. So $900 up for John or Travis. Once again, here is the clue. Karen O said this name of her band comes from a New York City reaction to everything. John.
Or Primal Scream and Diarrhea.
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect as well. It's going to cost you $900. Travis, you have a guess on this?
No, not one that I can score with.
Fair enough. The correct band name was the Yeah Yeah Yeahs is what we were looking for there.
Oh,
Yep, that's what it was there. All right. Cost Bobby and John a little bit here, but Bobby is still your board.
Etymology for 1,000.
The rock band The Airborne Toxic Event got its name from this Don DeLillo novel that became a movie in 2022. And that movie was White Noise. All right, Bobby, still your board.
oh.
Numbers in the news for 200.
These numbers are important. The UN says world emissions of these must drop 60% by 2035 to limit global warming to 2.7 degrees. Bobby.
What are greenhouse gases?
Yes, or CO2 emissions. You are correct.
Numbers for 400.
The collapse of Silicon Valley Bank reminded us that this FDIC deposit insurance limit, but Uncle Sam made good on SVB losses. Bobby.
What is $250,000?
That is the limit.
Numbers for 600.
2022 headlines declared Argentina el mejor once del mejor de Qatar, once being Spanish for this number. Travis.
What's 11?
11 is correct.
Yeah, I got one. Numbers for 8.
In 2023, France raised the retirement age to this, still younger than Social Security's longtime number until 1983. John.
What is 60?
Nope, sorry. Bobby or Travis? You were close, John. It was 64. 64.
64. Oh, okay.
All right, Travis, still your board.
Clear out numbers.
All right, for 1,000 there. In the full House of Representatives, you need this many votes to become Speaker, as Kevin McCarthy reminded us in 2023. Bobby.
What is 218?
218 is good for 1,000, and that brings you up to $3,700. Take a moment to relax, players, as we take our first commercial break here. We'll be back to meet our players right after this here on Jeopardy. Stay with us. Back here on Jeopardy now, let's meet our players here in our game. Travis Coulter coming to us from Salem, Oregon, as a deli worker, a former contestant here on the show this season. Travis, I know that you are an active player in Pokemon Go. Any amazing Pokemon you picked up lately?
Not lately, but on a different note, something I've also started to film here. We've started a pyramid series, so we're hoping to get that all filmed up and then bring it to the audience here at MVG Productions.
Oh, look! I was actually in the process of getting some pyramid material together myself for a season, but hey, I may not have to do it if you're going to get to it. So we'll see how that works out. So
Board games help.
Ain't that the truth? Look for Pyramid, hopefully to come back to the airwaves here at MVG very soon. But anyway, good luck to you today.
Thank you.
John Bergman back with us here, former champion.
Thank you.
Here, retired spy for Irish intelligence. How does one get into the spy business?
By sending in 4 cereal box tops and $5.
So you started the junior spy commission, I'm assuming.
Junior, exactly. You got it. It's it's a living, but I'm very happy about it. Sometimes you get shot a lot, but that's how it is.
Yeah, well, at least you made it through it, and you seem to come out better for it on the other side. But anyway,
thank you.
Welcome back, and good luck to you. And our champion, our champion Bobby Bailey. Now again, 2-day winnings over 32. Over $32,000 here from Bluefield, West Virginia. Whereabouts is Bluefield in relevance to the state?
It's in the southern part of the state, right near the Virginia border. My neighbors have often joked that you could spit across the state line from my location. Not quite, but It's only about a 30-minute drive to the Virginia border from where I am.
Okay, is that close to Bristol in that area up there?
Yes, it is close to Bristol. The next major city is Bluefield, Virginia. Then I think it's Bristol, about, I don't know, 100 miles from my location. But I admit I don't know a lot about Bristol because I've never been there.
I visited Bristol one time to visit some friends who work in the new casino that works up that's opened up in that area there. So, checked it out. It was kind of a cool visit. Plus, I'd never been to Virginia before, so a new state to cross off my list. But anyway, it's beautiful country up there, and we're glad that you made it back here with us. Good luck today defending for your third day. And speaking of our game, you did give me the last correct answer, so the board is once again yours.
Popeye for 200.
Okay. To promote Everything Everywhere All at Once, A24 Films sells Pet V's, complete with googly eyes and nest. And what is the old classic theme? What is a pet rock? Pet rock on that one. All right, Bobby?
Popeye for 400.
A Dungeons and Dragons computer RPG from 1991 is called Eye of This. Also, the name of a monster watching you there. Travis.
What is a beholder?
Yes, Eye of the Beholder.
Yay. Or the tiger. 600 for Popeye.
See, I was waiting for somebody to say tiger for the funny answer, but they didn't. So that's okay. Part of the strategy of Jeopardy there. But anyway, for 600. On Orange is the New Black, Uzo Aduba played Suzanne Warren, who had this manic nickname. And I know Sunny enjoyed watching the series. She was Crazy Eyes. Travis?
Oh,
Let's go Popeye for 8.
This band's 1980s cover of the Burt Bacharach and Hal David classic, Always Something There to Remind Me, was memorable. Bobby?
What is Naked Eyes?
Yeah, the Naked Eyes is good for 800.
Popeye for 1,000.
Later a movie title, this collection of short stories was subtitled 5 Secret Occasions in the Life of James Bond. John?
was GoldenEye?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Bobby or Travis? That one was For Your Eyes Only is what we were looking for.
oh God, yeah.
Yep. All right, Bobby, your board still.
The Sailor Man for 200.
Okay. The skeleton of a sailor named Alderice is left as a clue in this 1883 pirate tale. Bobby.
What is Treasure Island?
Treasure Island's correct.
Sailor Man for 400.
In the 1001 Nights, this sailor man swears off travel after his 7th voyage. Bobby.
Who is Sinbad?
That's the man with the 7 voyages, correct.
Sailor Man for 600.
This Sebastian Junger looks into what might have been befallen those aboard the fishing boat, the Adria Gale. Bobby.
What is the Perfect Storm?
And I realize I butchered the name of that. It's the Andrea Gale, but you are correct.
Sailor Man for 800.
The irascible Captain Haddock is from this Belgian Tintin stories. And that was Hergé.
Oh.
Hergé, Bobby?
Sailor Man for 1,000.
Lord Duranian is the captain of this tidal vessel in a book by C.S. Lewis. John?
Was the Polar Express?
No, I'm sorry. Bobby or Travis?
Oh,
That was the Dawn Treader. Dawn Treader there. All right, looks like we got OnlyFans left, Bobby.
200.
Can we go to the next round?
yeah.
A section of particularly rabid fans at Cleveland Brown home games goes by this canine nickname. Bobby.
What is the Dog Pound?
Yeah, they're known as the Dog Pound.
400.
Lady Gaga has at least 3 tattoos honoring her biggest fans called these. Bobby.
What are monsters?
More specific.
What are little monsters?
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
600.
Portmanteau name for fans of Barry, singer of I Write These Songs. John.
What is Manilow?
Yeah, I'll take that. Hanlos or Fanalos is what we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right. $800.
Okay. Diehard fans of the New York Rangers are blue seaters, referring to where they sit in this arena. Yeah, the Rangers play their home games in Madison Square Garden. And now for the last clue for 1,000. Because this band had a song called The Juggula, its fans are juggalos and juggalettes. Travis.
Who is Insane Clown Posse?
And that is good for 1,000 there. Brings you up to $2,000. Bobby in the lead with 6,300, but John in the hole will select first in Double Jeopardy, and we'll get to that right after the break, so stay with us. Back here on Jeopardy, and John is going to be selecting first with these categories. Stately denoms. We'll deal with some world royalty. We have 90s number 1 hits. And followed by ends in X. All the answers will end in the letter X. We have animal anatomy. Like words, English can at the moment. And finally, we'll do with everybody's favorite things they love to play for when the price is right. Boats and ships.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to pricing them, but that's a whole different story in and of itself.
No thanks.
John, you get started.
Okay, let's go for world royalty for 400.
All right. The serifs he brutally suppressed in the revolts of 1705 to 1708 probably didn't think that this czar was so great. Bobby.
Was Peter great?
That would be the man.
Ends in X for 400.
Okay. A knee-jerk reaction is also known as the patellar this. Bobby.
What is reflex?
That's good.
X for 800.
One of these occurred on September 23rd in 2019. John.
What is an equinox? But that's not it. Sorry.
A, you're wrong. B, your answer actually is correct.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let me go back. Let's go for ends in X for 12.
Okay. The OED defines it as to make rhythmical sounds with the voice and mouth in imitation to the rhythms of hip-hop music. Bobby.
What is beatbox?
Yeah, the old Oxford English Dictionary. There's your definition of the night.
X for 1600.
7-letter word for the Swedish specialty of raw salmon cured with salt, sugar, and dill. It is called gravlax. Gravlax is what it is. All right, Bobby?
X for 2000.
To finish that one out. Each of the interior angles is less than 180 degrees in this type of polygon. Travis.
Darn it. What's a reflex?
Well, there's our first funny answer of the night. You got me to laugh, so you get half credit for it, but not what we're looking for Bobby or John. It's actually a convex polygon is what we're looking for.
Oh, yeah,
All right, well, Travis.
Oh, that polygon.
Yeah, the old convex. Y'all remember that one?
Yeah,
Only
of
if
course.
you
What I
took, only if you
since
took like
middle school.
Yeah, only if you took like advanced geometry, we might have thought about that. But Travis, you were the last one to get money from that one, so it means this is your pick.
Why not? Boats and ships for 4.
All right. This type of ship keeps winter channels clear. It's also an opening line to put people at ease when meeting for the first time. Bobby.
What is an icebreaker?
That is good.
Stately demonyms for 400.
Meaning child of the land, a Kamania is a person from this state. Bobby.
What is Hawaii?
That's good for 400.
Was that easy?
Demonyms for 800.
Folks from Michigan might be Yoopers or these fearless members of the Weasel family. John.
Or Wolverines.
Yep, that's good for 800.
Okay, stately denominator. Sorry, 1200.
I was wondering if somebody was going to go down that route or not. People from Tennessee are called these because its residents were eager to step up to serve as soldiers. Travis.
Who are volunteers?
And thus where they got the nickname from.
Yay! I've been voluntold to take stately demonyms for 1,600 plays.
Well, I have been voluntarily told to tell you that the clue is one of our 2 daily doubles for the round.
Well, shoot.
All right, Travis, you are down by 4,900. A true daily double would get you pretty close.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to go with 2,100.
All right, 20. This will put you at 6,300 if you're right. A New Yorker or the last name of Washington Irving's direct.
Who's Bader?
No,
I know. It's all right.
I'm sorry about that. Cost you 2,100. Up for Bobby or John again. The clue: a New Yorker or the last name of Washington Irving's direct. John.
What is a knickerbocker?
And that is good for 2,100.
Oh, good. Nice.
And you are out of the hole, sir. Well done.
Thank God. They would have totaled my contract on the big showdown. Let's finish up. Let's finish out the category for 2,000.
All right, for 2,000 there. Some New Englanders aren't Connecticut's, but these, which mentions a spice. They're known as nutmeggers.
I should. I was going to go for it too.
Yeah, should have went for it, John, but it's okay. Still your board though.
Okay, let's go for 90s number 1 hit 1,600.
Okay. In 1998, she hit number 1 with Doo-Wop That Thing, her first solo single. Travis.
Who's Mary J. Blige?
Incorrect.
Dang it.
John.
Who is Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
Fugees, wasn't it?
Yes, the Fugees, yes.
Fugees, $1,200, 90s number 1 hits.
Okay. In 1995, this female trio was chasing waterfalls. Travis.
Who are TLC?
With a .001 on the buzzer. Well done, sir.
I better
There
get
you
that. 90s number 1 for 8.
Okay. She was coming out of the dark sans Miami Sound Machine in 1991. Travis.
Who's Gloria Estefan? Dang it.
Correct.
That's right.
Okay. 90s number 1 for 4.
Okay. Wham! He had a number 1 hit as he was praying for time in 1990. Travis.
Who's George Michael?
That's correct.
Yes. Let's finish it off for 2,000.
All right, for 2. In 1997, this late rapper had mo money, mo problems. Travis.
Who is Jay-Z?
That is incorrect. Bobby or John? That was the Notorious B.I.G. For that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, you there. Still your board, Travis.
what happens when you don't listen to your old music. Animal Anatomy for 400, please.
Okay. These adorable tree-climbing marsupials have fingerprints very similar to those of humans. Bobby.
What are sloths?
No, I'm sorry. John or Travis? John.
Or koala bears.
Koalas are correct.
Oh boy. Let's go for World Royalty 800.
11th century Olaf the Tax King was the first Swedish monarch to issue these, which must have made it easier to pay up. John.
Or was paper money?
No, I'm sorry.
Um,
Bobby or Travis? Travis.
What are bonds?
No, I'm sorry there. Bobby, you got a guess? John, you should have flopped instead of flipped on that one. What are coins?
Coin, but oh my god, yeah.
Coins are what we're looking for. Sorry about that. But it's still your board.
No, it made much more sense. Let's go for World Royalty for 1200.
Okay. The historian Tacitus says the ancient British Queen Boudica led a revolt that wiped out the ninth of these Roman units. John.
Or Centurions.
No, I'm sorry. Bobby or
Ooh.
Travis? Bobby.
What are legions?
Legions is what we're looking for.
Yes.
Nice.
Animal Anatomy for 800.
Okay. Picture clue on this one. A leader in food storage, this popular rodent pet has the internal cheek pouches that can stretch from its mouth to its hips. Travis.
What's a hamster?
Yes, and ain't that the cutest picture of a hamster you ever did see?
That is
Cute.
adorable.
All right, your pick, Travis.
Can I keep it?
Only if you win the game, maybe we'll think about it.
Got a long way to go. Let's do it then. 1200 Animal Anatomy.
Well, this will help. Yeah, the daily double.
But will it?
Well, you only have 900 now, but you can risk up to $2,000.
Let's do it. 2000.
All right, full send on this one for you. Here is the clue. The osseum and the abosseum are two of the four stomach chambers of this subborer that includes cattle and giraffes.
Oh, man. What are moo cows?
No, I'm sorry. They are not moo cows there. Again, up for Bobby or John on this one. Again, I'll read the clue. The osseum and the abosseum are two of the four stomach chambers of this subborer that includes cattle and giraffes. John.
What are delicious with cream sauce and mashed potatoes?
It would be on a normal case, but no, I'm sorry, that's not going to be it. Cost you two there. Bobby, you have a guess?
Please guess.
Okay, Bobby.
What are ruminants?
Ruminants is correct for $2,000 there. All right.
Well, shoot.
Put you up to $11,900, Bobby, and then you're back at control.
Animal Anatomy for 1600.
Okay. The musk variety of this herbivore is saber-toothed, not for prey, but for use by the males to fight during mating season. Bobby.
What is a tiger?
No, sorry. John or Travis? It's actually deer. It's actually deer. Deer is what we're looking for there. Okay.
Oh, musk deer, of course.
All right, Bobby, seal you pick.
Animal Anatomy for 2000.
Okay. Finishing off that one. Term for the fibrous substance that makes up most of the exoskeleton or outer body protection of insects and spiders. And that is the chitin. The chitin. All right, Bobby?
World Royalty for 1600.
Okay. Picture clue on this. Mad King Ludwig of this old German kingdom got its nickname for stunts like building Neuschwanstein Castle. Bobby?
What is Prussia?
No, I'm sorry. John or Travis? And the country you're looking for was Bavaria. It was Bavaria
Oh.
there. All right, Bobby, still your board.
World royalty for 2000.
Okay. In 1578, this country's young and fanatical King Sebastião made the fatal mistake of leading a crusade into Morocco. John.
Was Portugal?
That's correct for 2000.
Okay, then. Boats and ships 800.
Okay. In 1851, this schooner won the 100 Guinea Cup, the prize for a yacht race around the Isle of Wight. Travis.
With Marco Polo.
Okay. Okay, good for half on that one. Not quite it for Bobby or John. It was America is what we're looking for. America's was that one.
Okay.
Yeah, the America's Cup. Travis, you did get some money, but you're still in the hole.
1,200.
This British luxury liner made its maiden voyage in September 1907. 8 years later, it was torpedoed and sank. Travis.
What's the Queen Mary?
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. Bobby.
That's darn.
John.
What was the Lusitania?
Lusitania is right.
There you go.
Boats and ships were 16.
The Cherokee were among those who traveled using the dugout type of this boat. John.
Oh, man. But what is a Chinook?
No, I'm sorry. Bobby or Travis? Bobby.
What is a canoe?
A canoe is what we're looking for there.
Oh,
Now-
it was that easy.
Yep, and now for the last one for 2000. A September 1779 battle featured the British frigate Serapis and this American warship. And that warship was the Bonhomme Richard.
Oh.
All right, and with that said, unfortunately, Travis, you will not be joining us here today for Final Jeopardy, but you've got yourself $1,000 for playing our game, and our thanks for playing. And
I had fun.
There
Yep.
you go.
And for Bobby and John, we leave you with this Final Jeopardy category today. 19th century America. Take a moment to make your wagers, and we'll be back with a clue in a moment. '19th century America is what we're dealing with today in Final Jeopardy, and for John and Bobby, here is the clue. Before its official opening on May 24th, 1883, Emily Roebling became the first person to cross it in a carriage. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. It's time. Let's see how our players did here with this one. We start first off with John. You had $1,400 in a tough game today. What did you write down? What is the Brooklyn Bridge? That is the correct answer. What was your wager? You bet it all? All right, up to $2,800. Bobby had $10,300 coming in. Did you write down the Brooklyn Bridge? What is the Grand Pacific Railroad? Nope, that's not right. It's going to cost you. Did he do something crazy? He did not.
No.
He only cost him $300 there, brings him down to $10,000 on the day. And that gives you a 3-day total now, Bobby, of $41,402. Well done. All right, Bobby has won himself 3 games. He's 2 away from qualifying for the Tournament of Champions. Will he be able to make it? You'll have to tune in next time to find out because we're out of time for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you missed any of the episodes from this season, check them out here on the playlist on the channel. And if you like game shows and want to see other ones come right into your YouTube feed, make sure you click that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the funny games going down here at MVG Productions. And until we see Bobby back here against two new players, I'm your host, Brandon. And from all of us here, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time for more Jeopardy. Till then, so long, everybody.